Hello students, welcome to our student support program for maths. Our topic for today is simultaneous equations. This is the third part of the chapter. In today's lesson, we will learn how to solve word problems involving simultaneous equations. So the topic is word problems involving simultaneous equations. You will remember that in the first lesson, we had a look at this word problem, that is simultaneous equations in real life. A cup of tea and a cup of coffee together costs 35 rupees. The total cost of 2 cups of tea and 3 cups of coffee is 90 rupees. We need to find the cost of 1 cup of tea and 1 cup of coffee. So, do you have any idea how we can include simultaneous equations in this question? So, here's our problem. If I decide to take x to be the cost of 1 cup of tea and y to be the cost of 1 cup of coffee. So, I repeat, x will be the cost of 1 cup of tea and y will be the cost of 1 cup of coffee. So now let us read the first sentence again. A cup of tea and a cup of coffee together costs 35 rupees. So if 1 cup of tea is equal to x rupees and 1 cup of coffee is equal to y rupees. Can you form an equation using these two variables and the first sentence? Yes, x plus y equal to 35 because 1 cup of tea and 1 cup of coffee together costs 35 rupees. So we get our first equation, x plus y equal to 35 rupees. Now in the same way, we will come up with the second equation. The total cost of 2 cups of tea and 3 cups of coffee is 90 rupees. So what will be the second equation then? 2 cups of tea mean 2x. 3 cups of coffee will mean 3y. So 2x plus 3y equal to 90. We have 2 equations, 2 unknowns. We will have to solve these 2 equations simultaneously. And you can choose either the elimination method or the substitution method. So here are our 2 equations. I will use the elimination method. I can see that the coefficient for x in equation 1 is 1. In equation 2, the coefficient is 2. If I look at the coefficient for y, in equation 1 it is 1, in equation 2 it is 3. So I do not have the same coefficient for x, I do not have the same coefficient for y. So I will multiply equation 1 by 2 to get 2x plus 2y equal to 70. And I call it equation 3. I will now work with equation 2 and equation 3. The coefficient for x in both equations is 2. I look at the sign in front of x, plus in both equation 2 and equation 3. Same sign. What are we supposed to do? Yes, we need to subtract. So I will subtract equation 2 and equation 3. 2x minus 2x, 0. 3y minus 2y is y. 90 minus 70 will give me 20. Once I get the value of y, I substitute into equation 1 to get the value of x. So x plus 20 equal to 35. X will be equal to 35 minus 20, which is 15. In other words, the cost of 1 cup of tea will be 15 rupees and the cost of 1 cup of coffee will be 20 rupees. Now we move on to a second example. The cost of 3 pencils and 4 notebooks is 145 rupees, while the cost of 2 pencils and 3 notebooks is 105 rupees. Find the cost of 1 pencil and of 1 notebook. So we will proceed in the same way as in the previous example. Let X represent the cost of 1 pencil and Y represent the cost of 1 notebook. So the first part of the first sentence, the cost of 3 pencils and 4 notebooks is 145 rupees. Can you try to formulate an equation using this part involving X and Y? Yes. 3 pencils will be 3x, 4 notebooks 4y, and I will get 3x plus 4y equal to 145. Now, the cost of 2 pencils and 3 notebooks is equal to 105 rupees. Can you formulate the second equation? Yes, 2x plus 3y equal to 105. So we have our two equations and we need to solve them simultaneously. The first step will be to label the two equations 1 and 2. I look at the coefficient of x. They are not same in both equations. I look at the coefficient of y. They are not same. So I multiply equation 1 by 2 and I multiply equation 2 by 3 so that I get the same coefficient for x. This will give me 6x plus 8y equal to 290. I call it equation 3. And 6x plus 9y equal to 315. And I call it equation 4. Now I have the same coefficient for x. I check the sign. Both signs are same. So for same sign we subtract. 6x minus 6x will cancel. 8y minus 9y will give me minus y. 290 minus 315 will give me minus 25. So y will be equal to 25. Now I need to find the value of x. So I replace the value of y into equation 1. 3x plus 4y, I replace y by 25, equal to 145. Which will give me 3x equal to 145 minus 100, which is 45. And x will be 45 divided by 3, that is 15. This means that the cost of 1 pencil is 15 rupees and the cost of 1 notebook is 25 rupees. Remember, you should also check the answers. A third example. If twice the age of the son is added to that of the father, the sum is 56. But if twice the age of the father is added to that of the son, the sum is 82. Find the ages of the son and the father. So this one is slightly more difficult, but let us try to do it together. Let father's age be x years and son's age be y years. So father will be X years old, son will be Y years old. Now, let us look at the first sentence. If twice the age of the son, so son is Y years old, twice the age of the son would mean 2Y, is added to that of the father, and father is X years old. So 2Y plus X will be equal to 56 because the sum is 56. So my first equation will be 2Y plus X equal to 56. Now let us continue. But if twice the age of the father, so father is X years old, twice the age of the father will mean 2X, is added to that of the son, and the son is Y years old. So 2X plus Y, the sum is 82, that is 2X plus Y equal to 82. So we have our two equations. 2Y plus X equal to 56 and 2X plus Y equal to 82. We can see that we do not have the same coefficient for X. In equation 1, the coefficient is 1. In equation 2, the coefficient is 2. We do not have the same coefficient for Y. In equation 1, the coefficient for Y is 2. In equation 2, the coefficient for Y is 1. So here I will use the substitution method. From equation 1, I make X subject of formula. So X will be equal to 56 minus 2Y. And I call it equation 3. What will be the next step now? Yes, to substitute equation 3 into equation 2. So we get 2 into 56 minus 2Y plus Y equal to 82. Simplifying will give me 112 minus 4Y plus Y equal to 82, which will give me minus 3Y equal to minus 30. 82 minus 112, which is minus 30. So Y will be minus 30 over minus 3, which is 10. Now I substitute the value of Y into equation 3. So X will be 56 minus 2Y, that is 56 minus 2 times 10, which will be 36. So father will be 36 years old and son will be 10 years old. Now I will give you a few exercises to practice. You need to formulate your two equations first, and then you decide whether you want to use the substitution method or the elimination method. There are also some past examination questions for you to practice. I have also included an online calculator for you to get some additional practice, so you can formulate your own equations and then you try to solve them on your own, and you can check your answer using the online calculator. So here is the link. I have included one snapshot so that you can understand how it works. So I formulate my own equations. The first equation is x plus y equal to 6. The second equation is x minus y equal to 4. And when I click on compute, and I get the graphical solution, so x is equal to 5 and y equal to 1. So you can try to formulate your own equations, or you can take the equations given in the exercises, you work them out, and then you check your answers using this online calculator. So in today's lesson, we have learned how to solve word problems involving simultaneous equations. This is the last part on the chapter Simultaneous Equations. Now you need to practice the questions. So until we meet again, it's goodbye.